Daniel Ramming graduated from Missouri Western in 1998 and is currently an art teacher and yearbook advisor at Central High School in St. Joseph. Being a young member of the LGBT+ community in the 1980s and 90s, Daniel was not always accepted. But true to its mission, Missouri Western was understanding and accepted him.
I was able to go to Missouri Western because I was given an override, a dependency override, and a state residency override because I had started a relationship with somebody from Missouri here in St. Joseph. I had gone to another college, I'd applied at another college, and was told that wasn't acceptable.
In the early 2000s, Daniel worked to establish a scholarship for LGBT+ students, and once again, Missouri Western was accepting.
We weren't able to get the scholarship applications into the high schools. Folks weren't taking them. I was actually teaching in a school, and our counselor would not give them to the kids back in, and this was in the early 2000s, and she just wouldn't do it. And we had a kiddo who could have used that money. And so the decision was made to give that to Missouri Western, have Missouri Western house and run the Bill Carter Memorial Scholarship for LGBT+ students or the children of LGBT+ individuals. It seems kind of silly and unimportant now, but at the time it was pretty profound and pretty helpful. That experience of helping Missouri Western do that, and now it needs to be refilled, hint, hint. The group, Midland Empire Equality Coalition, that I'm president of, that puts on St. Joe Pride, has started another scholarship because we know the value of education for everybody.
Daniel once received a strong piece of advice from his dad, which has inspired much of the work he has done to this day. And it is the same advice he wants to pass on to those wanting to make the world a better place.
When I was a little kid, my dad, who's since passed away, I was griping about something at school, and I didn't know what it was. And he's a very quiet man, and he let me complain for a little bit, and I said, somebody needs to do something about it. And he quietly turned to me and said, I was under the impression you were a somebody. I've since realized that he borrowed that from Lily Tomlin, which I think is even cooler for a hog farmer in Western Oklahoma to borrow a response from Lily Tomlin. I've had to do things because I've thought somebody needs to do something. Oh, I guess that's me. A lot of people think that they're not good enough. You're good enough if you're going to be willing to do it. And maybe it won't be great the first time, but the second time you'll be better. And every time you'll get better. And if you're not good enough to do certain things, or if there's things you're not good at, get other people who are better at those things to help you through the way. And that's what I've done. I've surrounded myself with people who have been able to make up for my shortcomings. We've got a good community in St. Joseph. We've got a good community at Missouri Western. There are plenty of folks who have the skills to show you what you need to do to make St. Joseph, Missouri Western, and the world a better place.
Congratulations, Daniel Ramming, our 2021 College of Liberal Arts Great Griffon Award recipient.
It is a great honor to be given this award. It's pretty humbling, and it shows that Missouri Western keeps track of its people, as well as preparing them for the world. They keep track of where they are. And I'm pleased that I was able to stay in touch with Missouri Western. This wouldn't have been possible without a few people. It wouldn't have been possible without my parents. My mom, in particular, with my husband, Greg, who's been by my side for almost 30 years. It wouldn't be possible without the community, without the people I met at the Downtown Association, Becky Borkacher, the people I met with Allied Arts, Teresa Fankhauser, all the people who in this community have helped me reach my potential. And I would say that Missouri Western will help you get your potential, and I thank them for that opportunity, and I thank them for this award. And I especially like to thank the members of the Alumni Board of Directors for giving me this honor. Thank you.